Hello, everyone. This is the third episode of my podcast. I have a very special guest today, and in this episode, we will be discussing a few things like the Premier League season and also, for the first time, the championship. Now, before we move on, could you please introduce yourself?
All right. One name is Joshua. I'm from Vietnam, Hanoi, and I'm
Okay,
16.
okay. And you're a Leicester fan, right?
Yep,
Okay,
6 years.
6 years. Okay. By the way, I've always wanted to ask you this. Me and Josh know each other from social media. We're online friends, so yeah, fun.
Mhm.
I always wanted to ask you, how did you become a Leicester fan? I meant to ask you this, but
Honestly, yeah, I honestly don't know. I think after the season that we were champions, I just got
Mhm.
interested and I just became a fan gradually.
Okay.
Like after I watched football more, I just got more interested, got deep to it. So I just stuck with Leicester for since
Mhm.
then. I never looked back.
Okay, so you became a fan after the championship season? Like,
Yeah, so
okay, so you're a plastic. Joke,
yeah,
I'm joking.
somewhat.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay.
Okay.
Before we start with the discussion, I have a tradition where I do trivia with my guests. So this is Premier League and Leicester themed. So it's a bit easy, but
Okay.
still some good questions. So the first
Yeah.
question, first trivia question I have is, well, which player has the most goals in the championship this season?
Oh shit.
But
Championship this year. Actually, all right. I don't have that many guesses, but I know Leicester's top scorer at the moment is Mavididi and Dewsbury Hall, but in the championship as a whole, I don't know much.
would it
I'll
would
say George Hurst, maybe.
no, would it help if I tell you the team?
Yeah, it will. Massive.
It's Blackburn. It's from Blackburn. The guy's from Blackburn.
Blackburn.
Yeah.
Blackburn. Oh no. Yeah, I've got no idea. I got no
Okay.
idea this time.
I have no idea who this player is, but it's Sammy Smodics. Smodics? I
Oh,
don't know.
Schmodex. Oh, yeah. I know. No, no.
Okay.
Fuck, I would never get.
Yeah, he has 15 goals. Is he a good player? Have you seen him a lot?
I mean, I used him in FIFA in career mode, but the rest of the time, no.
Okay.
We did play back with this season and he didn't do well, so not that
Okay.
much. I think.
Okay. Okay. Now we're moving on to a Premier League centered question. It's which goalkeepers have the most clean sheets in the PL? There's three guys tied at the top, and they all have six each. So if you can name the three.
Clean sheet.
Yeah, clean sheets.
All right, so I'll say Addison.
Yeah.
All right, Addison's. Don't think Raya can do that, but I'll say Raya.
No, it's not Raya. Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
Edison, maybe. Edison, good chance.
No, it's not Edison either. It's think of a bit.
Not Edison as well.
Think
Wow.
about worse, even worse goalkeepers. They're not the best goalkeepers in
Oh
the.
no, no. I'll say
Yeah,
Onana.
yeah. There you go.
All right. Okay,
Easy.
okay.
Okay. And the
Uh,
third one is a bit better, but still terrible.
Still terrible. I
He
guess one
plays.
more
If
options.
that's a hint, he plays well for his national team.
Well, first national team. I'm thinking a lot here. Pickford.
Yeah, Pickford.
Yeah.
Which I'm a bit surprised, honestly, considering how Everton have been struggling this season with that 10-point deduction. They've dealt really
I've
well with that.
yeah, I think they got the big mentality from that deduction. I think so. I think they helped them a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. Okay, now going back to the championship, I haven't really fact checked this, but I hope this is correct. There are two teams which have won the championship the most times, if you can name them both.
Shit. All right. So I'll have to think about yo-yo clubs.
Yeah.
Clubs that can't happen. Can I say like Southampton? I think it's
No,
Southampton.
it's not Southampton. Okay, uh,
Watford.
no,
Not Watford.
no.
Damn.
It's two teams. One of
Got
one of them is really good right now, and the other got relegated recently.
relegated recently. Right, I mean, relegated from the championship or from
No,
the.
relegated from the Premier League to the championship recently.
All right. So Leeds.
No.
Wait, Leicester.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the? We,
Yeah.
we didn't win that much. Did we? Oh wow.
I
Okay.
think this is counting like before it was called a championship, like the second division and the older times. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
if you're interested, Leicester have won it 7 times, and so is the other team. So not that much.
They're doing really well right now. I was at Ipswich.
No, I mean they're really good in the Premier League. Sorry, I forgot to mention. They're a
Oh,
Premier League club right now.
so they. Oh, I will say Sheffield.
No, they're even better.
Sheffield. Not Sheffield.
This is gonna be a
Even
hard
better.
guess, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense. They got good like in the last decade or so.
Not Luton. Maybe Newcastle.
No, even
Not Newcastle.
you're in the same ballpark. It's another filthy rich club.
All right. All right. Is a filthy rich club that. Okay. I'm getting the thoughts up. Not Luton.
No,
Not Brentford.
no,
Not surely not Burnley. No, not
no,
Burnley.
no. I said they're even
Not,
better. They're even
yeah.
better. This team is better than Newcastle. You're thinking way too low.
Oh,
Yeah,
Arsenal. Oh, no, not Arsenal. Man City.
yeah,
All right. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, the
Okay.
filthy rich thing got me there. If
Yeah. Okay. Next
fair enough. Fair
question.
enough.
Moving up back to the Premier League. There are 3 players tied for assists, like the top assisters. If you can name the 3 players.
In the Premier League.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I would say Saka.
Nope. Saka's second with 6.
Not De Bruyne. I mean Salah.
Yeah, Salah. Salah's one of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
the other 2 don't play for a top 6 club. I mean the traditional top 6. They're more uh other clubs.
Okay, that helps. Jared Bowen.
No, I think he has 6
I
as well.
think. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Outside of the top 6. I mean,
There
Aston Villa have to have someone there.
No, they don't. There's a big chance you own one of the 2 in FPL. One of them is like a very good fantasy player.
Wow. Let's think. Wow, I actually don't know. Wow. Outside the big 6.
Okay, what? Okay, fine. Last
Not
hint, then I'm not saying anything. One of them's a forward and the other one's a defender.
a defender.
Yeah,
All right, Kieran Trippier.
yeah, it's Trippier.
There we go. Right, what's the four? Four. I'm thinking of Hwang Hee-chan.
Close. Not Hwang, but
Close. Then
close. No,
Mateus Cunha, I think.
no.
No.
Even more close.
All right. Sarabia? I don't think Sarabia.
No,
I
not
say
Sarabia. You, you're probably
no, I'm
forgetting
close.
about him because he's injured right now. He's been
So
injured for
he
a
is
few.
Wolves.
Yeah, It's a Wolves player.
He plays for Wolves. Um, play for Wolves. I only know Cunha and Hwang Hee-chan up front. I don't know who the other is.
Okay, fine. You're taking way too long. It's Neto, Pedro Neto.
Oh, Pedro Neto.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
And final trivia question. This is very easy. It's catered to you and me. It's name the teams with the best defensive records in the Premier League and the Championship. So the best of defenses in each league.
All right, so as a championship, Leicester,
Yeah.
16 goals conceded.
Yeah.
And probably Liverpool in
Yeah.
Premier League.
Yeah.
I agree with that, yeah.
Leicester actually have 17 conceded and Liverpool have 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Maybe from the Ipswich game.
and
Maybe from
we're both top. So 2 of the best teams in each
very nice,
division,
very nice.
obviously.
It's most
So
sense like that.
yeah. Okay. So as you can see, very high budget. We have a tier list here.
Yeah.
We have a tier
Okay.
list. So let's start from the bottom. And
From the
let's
bottom. All right.
yeah, and let's make this let's both of us decide. Like make a common
Okay,
consensus.
so
Let's start with relegation. Now the first
I don't think
yeah, say.
Bournemouth can be relegated. They're very good. So is all the other clubs, but Burnley, I think, go for
Actually,
Burnley and then
Burnley, yeah, I kind of agree with that. Where's Burnley? Yeah. Let's take a look at the table too, so to sort of get a better
yeah, okay,
sense. So, right now we
yeah,
have Luton, Burnley, Sheffield in the relegation zone, but Luton
yeah,
obviously have that game in hand because their game got
yeah.
postponed. Uh,
So do Brentford.
do you think Everton
Yeah.
fall into the fight, or do you think they still stay up comfortably?
No, they're just comfortable. I think. They're
Really?
a very good team.
I mean, they are good, yeah, but at the same time, there's that 10-point deduction.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
doesn't really matter right now, but at the same time, if one bad run of form and they might end up in the relegation zone. So I still think they're going to be in a dogfight, but yeah, I think they'll survive.
Oh, you're just a Liverpool fan.
That's true too, but yeah, I mean, I'm saying that they're going to survive. If I was really playing it to be being a Liverpool fan, I'd say they go down 20th, but yeah, they'll scrape survival.
Uh,
Yeah.
I think the second club to go down, in my opinion, I mean, it's gonna be shocking, but Nottingham. I think after
Nottingham.
changing the manager,
I
they might
actually
just
agree with
blow
you.
up.
Yeah. I think Nottingham
Yeah,
will go down. Even with the appointment of Nuno, I don't think they're gonna stay up still. I think I agree with you on that
yeah.
because I have a sneaky feeling that where I think Luton will stay up.
Luton stay up. Luton stay. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I think
Yeah.
stay up.
Yeah, they've had a good run of form, beat Newcastle and Sheffield. Oh yeah, by the way,
Yeah,
Sheffield definitely going down.
yeah. It should be
Like without any
definitely.
issue. Like terrible. So yeah,
Mhm.
okay. That's pretty self-explanatory.
I
Uh
think Fulham should be in the survival spot. I think Fulham and Crystal Palace, I think they both should be in the survival thing. I think they can easily have a
oh
bad run
really?
of form. So
I
yeah,
mean, yeah, I guess. I guess so. Yeah. So scraping
I
survival?
think Fulham do it.
I
Yeah,
think they'll finish
definitely.
like okay, they might drop down to 16th. So you think these are gonna be the six teams in the like relegation fight?
Yeah, and I do think Palace might get a little sniff of that as well.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah. Oh yeah, Palace. I think Palace finished 17th or 16th,
All right.
right above Luton.
All
I
right.
feel
Nice.
like but though one thing is this will definitely go down to the final day, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for Sheffield because they're terrible.
Yeah. That's that. That was really good.
Okay, so now in mid-table fodder, so just teams that are kind of irrelevant, I guess Brentford and Bournemouth.
I'm just gonna say Chelsea.
Chelsea.
I'm
You
just gonna
see,
say
I
Chelsea.
I don't think they're gonna be that bad. Like I know they're 10th right now, but for
Yeah.
some reason, like they have a lot of injuries, and I think Nkunku is gonna boost them up higher in the table. I still think they're gonna
But
be terrible, but I don't think they're gonna be mid-table fodder. I think they're gonna finish like eighth.
I still think
So,
they're a bit bad. I don't think there's
yeah.
no going back from here. But
So,
I think barely missed out Europe works for Chelsea, I guess.
so barely missed out on
But
Europe.
not bad. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
okay. So, oh yeah,
I
wait.
mean,
What about Wolves?
you
I
can put
think
Brian in there as well. Or Wolves.
yeah,
Wolves, I
Wolves.
think,
Yeah,
also
Wolves.
really mid-table side. Them like really up and down
Yeah,
stuff.
they're one of them. Yeah, they're definitely mid-table fodder. Uh, though I do like their squad. Like they have a good squad. I think they can
Yeah.
definitely go back to like that level they were at a few years ago when they were in the Europa League. I think
Yeah.
they have potential for that. Yeah.
Mm.
By the way, can we focus on Chelsea for a bit? Like, how terrible is their recruitment strategy, right? It's atrocious.
I don't know. I don't know how it's gone wrong, but it's bad to say.
Honestly, like how many misses? It's like one of those transfers has to work out, and the only one that's worked out is Palmer so far, I
Palmer.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
By the way, don't Chelsea have a player on loan at Leicester?
Yeah. I had it. Yeah, I have a tweet posted about him. I was being a bit mean to him, and I got really a lot of backlash. If you know, you know. But and he's in a good. If he has like two tap in goals, and people just saying he's good. He's not really good to be fair.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
just go and
Okay. So that's another failure from Chelsea.
yeah. It's a
Okay.
shame.
Mm. Yeah. Though I do like on paper their squad looks good. It's just they're not very
Of
cohesive.
course. They need time to work together.
yeah. Personally, I really like their midfield, like Gallagher, Enzo, and Caicedo. Even
Yeah,
though,
I think Castillo just needs more time to,
yeah, true, but
to
at the
finish
same
off the
time,
league.
he was 150 million pounds. You'd expect a bit more from him. So, okay. Now we move on to basically the Europa League and above, like every team that's gonna be making it to Europe. Uh,
Yeah,
so
I
right
said
now,
Brighton don't make it.
Brighton don't make it. Hmm.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, they're currently eighth, and
I mean
uh,
they can have a chance in the Europa League, but I don't see them doing it better in the league.
yeah. So now we have nine teams left. Uh, so let me just run through the table quickly. Newcastle are ninth right now. Do we think they go up or do they stay at that same level right now?
It's a bit tough to decide because Newcastle is still a good side. I don't like them much, but
Yeah.
it's hard to decide. But I think they miss out this time. Bit of reality check for them. They can miss out.
So put them with Chelsea. Like
Put
miss
them with
out.
Chelsea, yeah. Put
Yeah.
them with
Okay.
Chelsea and with Ryan, yeah.
Yeah. And so Newcastle and Brighton don't get Europe, so they finish eighth and ninth.
Yep.
Mm, yeah, I think I agree with that because the teams that are left, like West Ham are sixth right now, which is kind of
Yeah.
surprising. They were like 10th a few weeks ago, and they've gone on a really good run of form. So so basically
I think
six teams. Yeah,
West Ham's just like club that kind of like Leicester, but they're doing well, very well.
yeah. So so let's say that West Ham and United make the Conference League and Europa League.
I say that West Ham go down to the Conference League
Yeah,
and Man United should go to the Europa League.
yeah. Okay. So, and now we have the top five left. So let's go a bit more in depth with these five because I think they're all going to like, they're definitely, these are the five that are in the mix for top four, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
And
let's
for the
start,
whole title as well. So it's
yeah,
tense.
maybe for the title too. Let's start off with the most interesting team here, I think. Let's start off with Villa because they've been a pleasant surprise this year, honestly. I
Yeah.
didn't, I, I, I don't remember what I predicted them at the start of the season, but I didn't think that they had a lot. I think they were. I just thought they were going to be a mid-table team, but Unai Emery has done a stellar job there. I mean, it's been surprising how good they've
Yeah,
been this
I agree.
season. It's like even if you look at their squad, it's not like they got good signings in the summer, but if you look at those squad, you don't think, oh, that's a team that's gonna be challenging for top four and maybe even the title. Who knows? But I
Yeah.
thought that their ceiling was playing in the Europa League. I mean,
But
they're
now it's
also
gone higher.
yeah, they're also smashing into the Conference League. I think they finished first in their group
Yeah.
without a loss or one loss. So
I,
yeah,
I would say that maybe they win the core Conference League and go to Europa League, but they will
yeah,
still
I think
finish
that
in
too
top
because
four. I think.
I'm not sure about top four,
They
but
might be bold. Yeah.
it's definitely bold. Yeah, but I think I agree with you that they're gonna win the Conference League because I don't think there's any good
Yeah.
teams in the Conference League. So it's
It's
probably gonna
barely
be easy
anything.
to win. The only way I don't see them winning the Conference League is if like it's because of their lack of European experience. Maybe they get a bit flustered or something. But at the same time, they have Unai Emery as their coach, so it's probably easy for them to win.
Yeah, fair enough. I say they win it.
Yeah. So let's move on to
But I
Spurs
think that
now.
leaves
And
them. Yeah, Spurs.
yeah, so do we think Spurs make the top four? I think fourth is between Villa and Spurs. That's
I
a
say
given.
that it relies a lot on James Madison returning. If he
Yeah.
isn't back to his top form, then it might be tricky for him.
Yeah,
I do think
I think he's due to return sometime in January, so he should be back soon.
Yep.
Honestly, before he got injured, he was maybe one of the
Very
best
good.
midfielder in the league. Maybe. I think that's
Yeah,
not a stretch to say. He was amazing.
definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to admit as well. It's great. Can't do
Yeah.
anything about
Are you happy seeing him perform well? You know, since he left Leicester in the summer, or
it. Bit of bad and a bit of good as well. It's a shame to see him leave because we got relegated, but seeing him at Spurs doesn't fit in much, but I guess if he's doing well, then that's good.
Yeah. So now, yeah, so I still think that Spurs edge out the top four and they finish fourth.
I say fifth. I say
So
Villa get the chance.
yeah, I mean it's definitely between Villa and Spurs. I don't see the other teams making
Yeah.
much of a run. 'Cause it's just I think it's really dependent. Villa finishing top four is dependent on how much they focus on the Conference League. Yeah.
And like Tottenham don't have any
Yeah, exactly.
European
So
competitions to
yeah,
worry
so
about.
Villa might suffer from more injuries and they have like squad fatigue. So that's definitely possible.
I
So
agree.
yeah. Now we move into the juicy part of this table.
Yeah. Maybe I'll
Who's
get the
winning the
table
league?
up like these. Right. Move the table up a bit so you can see
Yeah.
a
Okay.
bit more of the action.
So
Um,
let's go team by
I
team before we decide on positions. So uh let's start with
Arsenal first, I
Arsenal.
think.
Arsenal win
Yeah.
the league? Are you sure? I I'm not so sure that Arsenal
I
gonna win.
I'm just saying that we should start with Arsenal first, but I think
Oh,
this is a
okay.
battle between Liverpool
Okay.
and I think this is between Liverpool and City. It's not going to be Arsenal.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like
They were close last time, but
yeah. The thing with Arsenal is and a lot of people talked about it, especially after their loss to West Ham like a few days ago. They lack goal scoring. They don't have very clinical forwards. And I think that's their main issue.
I would halfly agree with that. It's not like they have terrible players up front. You know, Jesus, class player, you can pull off a lot of things sometimes, and Nketiah as well. But these players are just too off form too
Yeah,
many
they're
times.
I think they're
And you
inconsistent.
never know.
Yeah. They don't have like a consistent 15 goal a season striker like an Tony or an
Yeah,
Osimhen even.
Martin
And I think
Ings.
and it depends the title challenge basically depends on how much they invest in January in the January window. Because if they go out and even buy someone like Solanke from Bournemouth, I think they're definitely now like favorites for the title if they get a good proven striker.
I'll say I do go European, like maybe Boniface or Patrick Schick from Bayer Leverkusen. I think those are good contenders to join
Yeah,
Arsenal.
true. It's just that but if they buy in January, I think they'd go for a more surefire player, not like Boniface is like a younger player and he's only played in Leverkusen, right? Not in
Yeah.
any top league. So it's just a bit big too much of a question mark. Maybe they explore that option in the summer, but I think they should definitely go for a more proven player in January.
Yeah, I
Because
agree. Fair enough. Yeah,
yeah. So I think they finish third at the end of the year.
yeah, I
And
agree.
I
I
think
agree.
it's gonna be
Fifth
between
and
City
third.
and Liverpool. Now,
Yeah,
this is sort of a throwback. This has happened a few times, City versus Liverpool. Right now, City are 5 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand because of their Club World Cup campaign.
yep.
For some reason this season feels different compared to the other years where City pipped us out by 1 point. I feel like we have more. Uh, I feel like this we have a better chance compared to those years because our midfield is more creative. We're getting more goals from midfield with Szoboszlai, McAllister, and even Endo.
Yeah, you have a very good squad.
Yeah.
Exactly. I agree.
So it's just the problem is that these players were bought in the summer and they're not used to the intensity of a title race. And also the
Yeah.
fact that we're very ahead of schedule. Like no one expected us to be this good this early on because even I thought the top four was our ceiling this season. I didn't expect us to be this good, even at the halfway point of the season. So to see us
I mean,
top,
you
it's
are Liverpool, so yeah,
yeah, I
it
get that, but
makes
at the
sense.
same time,
You are
in
Liverpool.
yeah, but there were so many problems from that people were focused, like the media, everyone was focusing on, oh, they don't have a defensive midfielder. How will they replace Henderson and Milner's leadership? Is Van Dijk a good enough captain? Do their forwards have enough? Like there were so many question marks about us from the media. I didn't believe in most of them, but I could see why people think that we would only finish top four. So seeing us even in title
Yeah.
fight is like a good sign. So, but uh, I have a feeling that we should be able to win. we definitely have the
I would
minerals to do it.
say that you have the chance, but I mean, it's a bit cliche, but I think it's just going to be a heartbreak for you guys. I would
Yeah,
think that
yeah,
City will win this time again. It's not surprising if they win again.
yeah. Because yeah,
It's
I
it'd
get
be
that.
more
Because
surprising if you win.
yeah, I agree with that. We're definitely underdogs here because the thing with City is they've been playing half the season without De Bruyne, and I think they're it depends on how well De Bruyne returns from injury.
He's been through injuries, so if he comes back, I think he'll still be as good as ever. That'll be a big problem for every team in the league.
Mm. Yeah, so
So
I mean,
definitely City.
also with City, they can just always turn it on. Like in the second half of the season, they could just win 15 games in a row.
Yeah,
So, and yeah, it's a bit basically. I think Liverpool win. You think City will win? I'll just put them both in title winners because so to
yeah,
not have a disagree. Like it's gonna be between them. Arsenal are gonna finish like 5, 8 points behind them, like close, but not
10
really
points
close.
behind. So
Yeah,
behind.
I mean within 10 points, sure.
Make it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let's look over this. Are we sure this is the final like thing we want to go with?
Mm, do I?
I feel like we kind of
Wait,
glossed over the teams in this range, like the Europa League and Conference League ranges. It was like a
I
bit
mean,
quick.
like,
Do you think Man United? I feel like Man United, if they get their players back in January, like Martinez and Casemiro, I think they might challenge Spurs and Villa for fourth. Because
nah, I don't think so.
I mean, I get what you
I
say,
think
but
Europa League
they've
is
been
perfect for them.
they've been terrible for half the season, and they're still like a few points behind them. So I feel like you can't really write United off, even when they're terrible. I mean, they
I
were
know,
good
but
last year, but they finished third. So I still feel like they definitely have the
maybe
chance
just
to
this
do
time.
it. Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
so this is it.
I would still argue they are Europa League.
I agree that they're Europa League, but I'm just
Yeah,
arguing how close they'll be to Villa and Spurs. Because
maybe 7-ish.
seven. Okay, yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, I did a predictor, like those website where you can predict the league. I did that, and it sort of came out
Yeah,
similar to this. I think I had Spurs finishing fourth and Villa sixth, but the other things are like this is similar to this. So I think I kind of agree with this, but
okay.
mm, yeah, I think this is good.
I think we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the Premier League.
All right.
We're basically
Moving
saying
on.
that one of Liverpool or City are going to win the league. Arsenal have no chance. Villa and Spurs
Yeah.
fighting for fourth. Probably going to be Villa in fourth and Spurs fifth. And the other spots don't really matter. And that Nottingham Forest, Burnley, and Sheffield are getting relegated. I
All
think,
right.
yeah, I like this. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good
Yeah. Yeah.
prediction. Yeah, I agree with this. Okay.